Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I come to you completely makeupless. No eyebrows filled in, no mascara, nothing. You could, I did my regular morning skincare, but that's it. Because today we are going to be talking about a skincare product. So this is the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. It's a toner. Okay, so before I get into more information about this toner, I want to again give the very important disclaimer that just because something works or doesn't work for my skin doesn't mean it'll have the same effect on your skin. I always hesitate to do Tuesday reviews on skincare products because everyone's skin is going to have a completely different reaction to it because we all have different skin. And that is the beauty of human life, is that we're all different, but sometimes that's frustrating to do product reviews. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to do my best to review this for you. My skin, for the most part, is, I'm going to say, pretty dry combination. I'm pretty dry around my cheeks, under my eyes, and around my mouth, even before we wore masks. But my forehead gets pretty oily throughout the day. So that's my skin, but you could have a different skin type. You could have the same skin type, and this could work completely differently for you. So just keep that in mind throughout this video. So I'm going to be honest with you, back in April, when I was checking out my cart for the Sephora sale, I had my cart all made. I had it made for a while, and I happened to go on Twitter, and Samantha Ravindal, who, if you don't know, she's a fantastic YouTuber and all over sort of internet influencer. I love her so much. She's Canadian, she's beautiful, she's always funny, she's great. If you don't follow her on whatever social medias, you should. But she had just tweeted, like, I opened Twitter and it was right there, about this toner, and she just said, if you're picking anything up from the Sephora sale, get this. And I already had my cart made, but I just leap of faith and added this to my cart and checked out. I don't know why I had, such freedom with this Sephora cart, and I spent so much money because this is kind of expensive, but that's how this product came to be in my life. Sam Ravindal said to buy it, and I just completely trusted her and bought it. This product does cost $51 Canadian, which is expensive, but you do get, I believe, 5 fluid ounces in here, which is 150 milliliters. So I feel like that's a fair amount of product, especially when so many other brands charge that price for like a fifth of the amount of product. So I do appreciate that about Tarte, and I've always been interested in Tarte's skincare because I see a lot of people rave about their skincare. So I was kind of interested to try it anyway, so I decided to pick this up. Especially because Sam Ravindal, she's very open, talking about her struggles with acne. And at the time when I did this cart checkout, my acne was so bad. We were like in the first month of quarantine, so I was stressed, and I was on my period at the time too, and my skin was just these big red. Ugh, it was terrible. So I was like, anything that Sam says works, I'm gonna buy it and try it. On the back of the bottle, it says, formulated to exfoliate, balance, minimize the appearance of pores, 10% acid complex, powerful pH rebalancing blend of salicylic and lactic acids to help renew and resurface the appearance of the skin. So we are going to take a quick look at it on the Sephora website just so I can read a little more. Their description on the website is quite lengthy, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but we are going to read just a little bit. So like I said, for this regular 5-ounce bottle, it does cost $51 Canadian, but you can get the smaller size, which is 1.7 ounces or 50 milliliters, which is actually a pretty good size, and that one only retails for like $24, I believe. So if you want to try it, they do have a mini size. Details. What it is. A vegan skin tingling toner treatment that acts as a complexion workout in a bottle to help resurface your skin and balance its pH. Skin type, normal, dry combination, and oily, so that really covers the whole spectrum. Skincare concerns dryness, fine lines and wrinkles, and pores. Highlighted ingredients: water delivers and retains skin's natural moisture, salicylic and lactic acids gently exfoliate, support cell renewal, and clear skin. Sulfur, niacinamide, and glycerin help improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles, pores, and redness. So I just think it's interesting. We're just going to go to the clinical study part a little bit. It says, based on a 3-week consumer perception study of 32 female subjects ages 19 to 62, that's quite a big jump. That's younger than my younger sibling and a year or two older than my mom. So that's crazy to me. And from that study, it says 94% of women said their skin appeared balanced, not too oily, not too dry. 91% said this product was working instantly, and their skin felt less oily, and their skin did not appear dry or flaky. And then after just 1 week of use, 94% of women said their skin felt less oily, saw an improvement in the overall clarity of their skin, and 91% said their pores seemed smaller and less visible. So when I apply this product, I pour just a little bit of it out onto a cotton pad after I've washed my face, and I just rub it around my T-zone. If you look at the how to use on the website, it wants you to start on your décolleté and work your way up. I don't do that, especially because I just don't have a lot of skin concerns down here, and my neck is absolutely so short that I just don't need to. So I really just do my face with it, and it is so important to me, first and foremost, that I tell you that this product, when it says Tingling Toner, it is not messing around. This toner, I don't have sensitive skin at all, okay? My skin is tough. It can take anything. My skin, especially the first couple of weeks that I used this, my skin would feel like it was on fire, and it would go bright red, and I was sitting here flailing because it hurt so bad. And every time I would use it, I'd be like, why am I doing this? Like, can stores just reopen so I can go back and return this? Because it hurts so bad. I ended up using like a little like paper fan to wave myself all the time to help it dry faster so I could put something soothing on after it. And I'm not a baby. I have a high pain tolerance, and like I said, my skin is not sensitive, and it hurt. Those first couple of weeks that I used this, it was intense. So when you look at the Sephora reviews on this product and they say it's intense, I'm telling you it's intense. If you have sensitive skin, I would be very wary of this product, because I don't even know how to describe it to you. Like, I have never felt pain like that in my skin before. Like, it burned. The best way that I can think of to describe it, after that initial burning sensation goes away, is this product makes me feel like I have been sweaty. And so I imagine, obviously I'm in a wheelchair so I don't jog, but I can imagine that, like, when you go for a jog and you come back home and you wipe yourself down with like a dry towel and you change your clothes, that's how I imagine this product makes you feel, because you're not wet anymore, but you also didn't shower, so you're still aware that your skin is still red. It's still like, you're still kind of tacky from being sweaty, and it kind of has this like sort of salty or vinegary type smell to it that also kind of reminds me of sweat. So that's sort of the longer lasting, like maybe an hour after you've applied this product, I still had that. Even if I put moisturizer on since, I still had that feeling of I have been sweaty. And maybe I did sweat because my skin was on fire. So just to be clear, like, this product, using it is not an enjoyable experience. Using it is not a spa treatment. It is, if you want to tackle your skin and you want to do something about your skin, this is the product for you. Because even though I went through those weeks of nightly pain, because I was using this every night, now I only use it every other night. But for those first month or so, I was using it every night and I hated my life. But look at my skin now. And I'm on my period right now. So ever since I have used this product, even though it was hell on earth, like, this has truly cleared my skin and made it look so much better. This bottle that I have here, this is actually my second bottle, because the first couple of times that I used the other bottle, I think I overused it on the cotton pad. Like, I doused the cotton pad and made it soaked, and that maybe also attributes to why the first couple of times I used it, it burned so bad. It still burns when you use less, don't get me wrong, but maybe that's why it burned so bad. I ran out, and even with no Sephora sale, I bought a new one, because it has helped my skin so much. I don't get those really dry, painful, cystic acnes even half as much as I did before. I don't get the little bumps I used to get around my mouth during my period. I haven't since I started using this. And one of the areas that it really burned at first was under my nose flaps, which is going to be a more sensitive area anyway. And I think most people would tell you to avoid that area with this, but of course I have no fear, so I just went right in there. And all of the little bumps that used to collect in there, they're all gone too. And I almost always, since I started getting acne when I was like 16, have had like one zit going on. Like, something somewhere is happening. It's growing, even if it's like in my hairline. And I haven't had one of those since I started using this. Since I started using this product, my skin has been like bizarrely clear. My sister, every time I hang out with her, she goes, "What foundation are you wearing?" And I go, "I'm not wearing a foundation." And she gets mad at me. So she actually recently bought this too. She has more sensitive skin than me, so it also burns for her. But she's not like the sensitive of the sensitive, you know? So she's using it as well, because she's seen how well it's worked on my skin over the last couple months of me using this. So just to reiterate, like, if you have really sensitive skin, I would be very wary of this product, because like I said, it is intense. Like, it hurts, it burns. I've never had a sensation like that on my face where it just feels like it's on fire. But look at how clear my skin is. Whenever I use it, I make sure I take it right up into my hairline, because a lot of product tends to collect there, and I tend to miss it when I'm removing my makeup, and that's why I get hairline zits. So just make sure you take it back in there. And like I said, now that I've been using it for a couple of months, I'm on my second bottle. And like I said, I only use it every other night now because it's so intense. But now that my skin is kind of clear and it's used to it and that sort of thing, I don't really feel like I need that intensity every night anymore. But I definitely am glad that I bought a second bottle of it, even if it's expensive. That means 2 bottles of this, that means I spent $102. But I've tried so many other skincare products over the years to help my acne, and nothing has ever worked to the extent that this is working. Like, I'm telling you, there is nothing on my face right now other than my Josie Maran moisturizer. Like, that's it. And I just feel like my skin looks so clear and so nice, and I feel like I would not have worn as much foundation in my life if I had discovered this product earlier, because really the goal of skincare is to get your skin looking nice enough that you don't have to wear foundation all the time, right? And I feel like I finally achieved that. And so as long as I keep using this, I feel like my skin will hopefully keep being clear. It does still burn when I use it, even though it's been like 3 or 4 months. So my skin is definitely not used to it. I hope it's a product that my skin will never get used to, so then I don't have to move on to some other acne treatment. But I just can't get over, even with wearing masks, like a lot of people have been complaining about maskne. I haven't experienced maskne yet, although I don't really go out very often, so it's not like I'm wearing a mask a lot. But I haven't experienced maskne yet. I hate being like a total infomercial, but this product alone, I feel like has completely changed the look of my skin. Like, look at my skin. It looks so healthy and happy, and I never thought that it would be possible for me to have skin like this. I always thought that I would have like a goose egg zit up here, or like one of my period zits that happened like on my lip line pretty much. But this saved me from all of that. I wish I had taken a before picture before I started to use this product. I didn't think it was going to be like as revolutionary as it was, or else I would have. But if you watch my channel, you can watch any sort of video that I uploaded in April, and you can see how terrible my skin looks, or I'm wearing a ton of foundation if my skin looks okay. And that's just the truth of it, to be honest with you. And anyway, those are my thoughts on the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment / Toner. I love it, I really do. If you're someone who feels like you really struggle with acne and you tried everything and you need to try something else, I would definitely recommend giving this a shot. They do have the smaller size, like I said, so you could always buy the smaller size instead. That one's like not, I think it's $25, I looked, maybe 24 point something, I don't remember, but it's a much more affordable option to get the smaller one if you just want to try it. Don't do what I did and douse the cotton pad. You really only need a drop or two, and it will hurt. You will feel like you're on fire. But in my case, in the end, it was worth it. Obviously, everyone's skin is different, so I can't promise you that it will work the same for you. But in my experience, it completely changed my skin and helped my acne. And it's really unfortunate that I finally found the key to my skincare in quarantine. What can you do, I guess, right? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!